Okay, so I just wanted to make a really quick, what do you call it? Video on collection of these just like weird stickers I have on here. But so I just added this belt, this Hot Topic belt and stuff. So just sorry, I just got off the phone. A belt collection video. I'm like, what are these here? Yeah, they're belts. And I just figured I'd show them just because, like I said, I let a new friend stay over, spend the night, and I've had some things go missing, and they owe me $100 for missing smelting. So I'm really upset right now, so I'm just making sure I document everything. So this belt, again, like I said, from one of the recent outfit videos. This other one I just showed off in the whole video. So that's actually, because I got this one, also from Hot Topic, one of their seatbelt ones from Buckle Down. And they've been a brand that's been livid for a long time. My brother had like a vintage belt that got destroyed and stuff. Like absolutely destroyed. But this is the one that I got a few years ago at Hot Topic. So it was bought brand new. It's not vintage. It wasn't bought at a thrift store. I just wanted to disclose that. So I actually have 4 belts from Hot Topic. And then this is a belt that I'm not quite finished with yet. I don't know if it's like fully secure or not. I gotta like test it out. Because I think I needed to put, what is it? Oh my gosh. These 2 buckles on there and stuff. So I made these from the Demonia shoes that Joshi had got me. And so I have those outside on, oh my gosh, on the balcony. Because sometimes I just wear those to clean, and I have to somehow burn those, even though they're really thick and it's going to make like nasty smoke. So I thought the Demonias were really cute, but it's really hard wearing them. Like they just make them like way too big. So I kind of had a similar problem as those Gur shoes, and I wish I did an unboxing when I got them, but I didn't, because like I just like I was still dealing with a lot of bullshit with my brother, whom I said I had to throw out because of the trafficking, and I kind of threw out Joshi for the same reason. I was being chloroformed, and I was just not having it. It's been difficult, like I said, figuring out what to do about that, and like trying to press charges and things like that. I'm just like not sure what to do, and like I'm sure like some people want to murder me before that would ever happen, but like I said, I am taking it as I reached a settlement, and if they try to throw me out, then that's when things get a little too serious and we have to all go to court or something. So everyone's just avoiding that, so it is what it is right now. So I might not have this forever. I just kind of like thought it'd be fun to make a cute little belt like that. But it was brought back brand new. I threw out the box though, because that was prior to me having to burn everything. But yeah, so there's that, which like I said, this one's probably temporary, but it's cute. I might wear it in like a video, an outfit video. I may or may not, and then I'm gonna have to disclose that it's handmade and it was from Demonia stuff. So like I said, I'm not really sure I would purchase Demonia boots or Demonia shoes like that again, unless I really got like the size right. And I've ordered Demonias on like eBay and like worn them out, and like they weren't like that oversized, like steel toe boots, but I'm just like sick of ordering shoes the wrong size. Like, shoes are so important, and it's like when brands can't get the size right, it's really upsetting. But actually, I lied. So I have 5 belts from Hot Topic. This one's like a waist belt, which is probably a little too small on me right now. I mean, too small for me to wear out and stuff right now, but it's really cute. Has little hearts on it. I think they had like a pink one too at the time when they sold these, but I wasn't super into like pastel back then, but now I kind of am. So there's that one. If I end up never wearing it, I will definitely be reusing the hardware and then just like burning it. But for now, that's it. And like I said, I'm just making this for my record, even if I have to update it like super recently. I mean, super like if I buy another damn belt, like I'm just gonna update the collection video. And then this is a zipper belt I made out of leather. So I had got a leather jacket from like, I don't know where I got it, like the swap meet or the thrift store or something. And I made it. That older chick I was talking about that is in trouble for just trying to raid me over stuff, like she had made me a pocket belt that was similar out of like cloth, and I had instructed her how I wanted it made and stuff. I probably didn't know she was raiding me over it all these years, but yeah, I like it because I put like a zipper in it and everything. And then I put like little buttons, which I think I should have put like a string, like restring it, but I just realized that I used like this like stuff she had given me for sewing, and like I said, she was raiding it over me when she could just call me and say like, hey, can I come over? I need this, da 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 da. So she kind of sucks. So I'm thinking I might just take it apart and like resew it or something. So I'm thinking I should actually have that outed in the living room now. So I just realized that what I used to do it. So I'd probably resew it with embroidery thread and stuff. So there's that. And then this belt, this O-ring belt is actually from Walmart. So they had a lot stocked for a while, and I don't know if they restocked these, but I know like someone on TikTok bought a bunch and made like a cool outfit with it. And it was really cool, so yeah. And then this one's also actually Wally World. This little star belt, which I haven't really wore with anything, but I thought it was cute, and I figured if anything, I could take either of these apart to make something cool, like if I end up not wearing it, which I've had both of them for a while, and I've only worn that one. Well, actually, I've worn both of them out, but like it's giving, I might like take those apart and make something out of it. So there's that. So I'm just putting this one, but like I said, this one's the only one besides that one that just got outed that would be outed. And so as you can see, I'm like pretty devout to Hot Topics belts. Like, I've just been really happy with them. I mean, I don't really even know where else you would like hella get like studded belts and stuff, but yeah, or I know like Spencer's has like the seat belt buckle things. I'm assuming it's all actually buckle down also and stuff, but really happy. I think they had black and white studded ones too, or they were cloth. I can't recall, but they do have that at Hot Topic. They had more like cloth belts too. And so that's it. I keep it really simple, and then I just have it in this clear like pink box. And I never want it to be overfilled. I want it always to be where I can keep track of everything. and where everything could be like kind of matching. Because sometimes I realize like the outfit is only as good as like the accessories you wear. And so I was like, pretty good deal. Like I said, that green and black studded belt was like, it was like 22 something, but then using the coupon I got it, ended up only paying 16 something, and that's not bad for a brand new belt and stuff. And then so like I said, I had filmed like a go through it with me video on my case of clothes. Like I just put those in, they're brand new. But then I put some like random stuff in there, so I guess I'm just showing just in case and stuff. But I will refilm that actually, because like I said, my goal is to have like nothing, especially nothing thrifted. So to be more clear on the goal, it's to have absolutely nothing thrifted, and if it's bought online, to make sure that it was like high tax. Like I realized I bought a few things online for really cheap, and I realized they were just kind of fishing for like my address and stuff. So that kind of sucks. But I'm still pretty devout to some items that I got like on eBay and Poshmark, like this vintage Wilson's leather and suede coat with like a little fur hood. That one was eBay. Yeah. This was Poshmark. It was like a vintage BB coat, also hooded. This one also vintage Wilson's leather and suede. This one was Poshmark though, so I paid quite a bit for these. And then like I have these cute little, like, it's vintage style like cardigan with the fox fur, and I have a black and a white cream one. Those actually were from Walmart a few years ago. So I mean, if there's anything you really like, you can try to look it up on like Poshmark, Depop, or like I've never vouched Mercari or anything, but you could also do that. Or this like this like salmon colored fox suede coat or faux suede coat. I need to glue those on there because they keep falling off. This one was like Forever 21. This coat, what is it? Princess Polly, which I think they had just opened like a year ago or something at like, what was it, like Fashion Valley, like if you're in San Diego and stuff. But I got this like reposhed or something on Poshmark, and I barely paid anything for it, so I'm assuming the chick who sold it to me was just trying to cop my address or something. So be mindful with freaking scammers and shit. If something's too cheap, it's usually too good to be true. They're usually just after your address or your information. Shoot, this is like a Royal Bones jacket I got on Depop, and I'm planning to sew the hood from the original one I bought, like the one I bought brand new at Hot Topic, so not the one Joshy bought me. And I have to like keep saying his name and stuff because some people take investments really seriously, and if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. This I handmade this from buying H&M shirts from, what do you call it, Depop. So I bought multiple H&M shirts, and then I sewed this thing because I had gotten something at the thrift store that was similar, and it got nasty because I wore it out, and then I lost it when I went river rafting at the La Jolla Indian Reserve. It was really weird. It was a really weird occasion, and I used to drink, and that was what happened. And it was like my favorite hoodie, and I freaked out when it died, and so I made a point to remake it, and I made it into like a hoodie dress thing. And yeah, and then this one I also got like eBay and stuff. Yeah, this one's from eBay. I did pay a lot for it. I paid like $100 for it or something. And it also has a hoodie. I've had a few different patches on it, but I always remove the patch for some reason. Like I said, mostly because it was thrifted. Like I said, I stopped thrifting. If I bought something online and I paid a lot for it, I'm more than likely to hold on to it. But, you know, I might not have it forever, but I still kind of am attached to it. Yeah, and then I guess I might as well show you real quick some of the other stuff in my closet. This one was from Burlington. I think the brand was Reason Clothing, but I took the little thingy off of it, the little tag. I've only worn it a few occasions. It's still really cute, and it's not super worn out, so I decided to save it. I saw a white one that was like DKNY at Macy's, and I was tempting to get it, but I don't regret getting the outfit and the belt, and maybe it'll still be there in a few days, who knows. And then this one was actually Ozark Trail from Walmart in like the kids section. Like I said, I fit, like, I know I'm kind of fat, so, but I fit like an extra large child. So like if you're like a medium large in like regular ish, like, I don't even know what that means, then you might be like an a child. Like if you're like an adult medium-ish, you might be like a child XXL or XL. So that's usually my case. This fluffy jacket was from Ross. I haven't really worn it, but it's soft and it's cute, and so I'm just saving it. And like I said, just so things don't go missing, I'm just like showing real quick. Like, I hardly have anything now. So I wore this in a recent video. This was just like from Ross. So I still have the hoodie, and then the other hoodie with this one was with the Fall Boy patch. So like I said, I had gotten this the shirt new at Hot Topic at the time, but it was on clearance. And so I'm not sure if these hoodies are being like sold on like Depop or anything. People wear them out. Like I said, I had cut them up. I had, like I said, I still have these two, and then the other two I cut up. So the other one, I'm putting the hood on the Royal Bones jacket that I got on Depop, and then the other one I made into like wall patches. And then, so this one I had like got somewhere like at the swap or something, and so I might be tailed for it, so I'll have to eventually burn it, but I'm attached to it. And so my goal is to eventually get rid of it. And I got this shirt at Walmart with the mushies, so I put a patch on it. This one was from Ross. It's just like a thin windbreaker, black and white. And then these three long sleeves, Hot Topic, with like patches on them. So this one has like a Sex Pistols patch and like a vintage Halloween patch, which I'm just gonna end up taking that off, because I'm just like I said, I was raided, and I'm like, everyone, like, it's like a bunch of like homeless people just like put in and were just stalking me over stuff, so it kind of sucks. This one, my chem patch, this one was from a sweater, not a hoodie, it was from a sweater, the patch, and I cut it up and I put it on there. And then I was gonna put one with my art thingy on it. So this one, the one I just wore, the Hawthorne Heights one, that's the same art. I have it, but in black and white. And I did it when I started silk screening when I went to school. So I have a few patches of those left. I still have some silk screen ink and stuff. So yeah, I had taken that art class with that chick I keep mentioning, and I let her run off with one of my art print thingies. I'll show you real quick. And I don't know if she's hoarding it to try to kill me and like claim that like that's her art. That's kind of like I have it locked in here. But it's a silk screen, and we did that at City College, and it's not a collab. Like, I did it, and she just helped me with the screen and stuff. So I'm like up to here right now. She has my number. I've called her, and like, she hasn't called me back or anything. I think she has ill will, but whatever. This is a jacket or vest I thrifted, and then this Black Flag patch, it was a shirt I got brand new at Venice Beach. Sewed that on. I just used like embroidery thread. Shirt I wore, or outfit I wore in a video recently. Some other stuff. Some like Walmart drip, and then my flame pants, or the flame pants. I might also wear this top with, what do you call it? That skirt that I got. So this was a dress from Hot Topic. Like I said, I made it into a scarf and a tank top. Some other stuff I did with my art print, which I used to sell in OB. I made a bunch of tank tops with this design and I sold them. So if you somehow found me, thank you for your support. It's really hard being an artist. It's really difficult. If you think you can be an artist, it's really difficult, but I mean, some people can do it. Like I said, I got this at Walmart because I'm like, oh, it's like pastel, I can wear it with something. It's like a t-shirt though. I'm like, I kind of regret wearing it, but it'll come in handy when I'm just like, what do I wear? Gloomy Bear t-shirt that I'll probably eventually cut into a patch. I'm not that into t-shirts nowadays. They're like the most stolen thing from the laundry. If you leave your laundry unattended, most stolen thing is band shirts. That's from experience. Someone owes me a fucking Pink Floyd shirt. Someone owes me a Puya shirt. Anyways, other Pink Floyd shirt. This one was from Walmart, brand new. This, what is it? The ACD shirt. Kids section, Walmart, brand new. This one from Macy's. It's the brand is like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or something. I thought it was cute, but it's kind of like I haven't worn it. I think maybe I wore it once. This is Trip NYC jacket I got on eBay, but it was from like a wholesaler. And then I put this Addicts patch that I got on Depop on it. It was a shirt that I got on Depop, made it a patch. Barbie thing. It's like the only vintage thing I'm willing to keep because I have childhood photos wearing such a thing. Vintage, also Wilson's leather and suede. I have a thing for them because my mom used to rock them. So I have a thing for Pelés or whatever. So that one's like a size medium. It's just like a nice slick one. It's not like oversized or anything, so I kind of like it. This was from Ross. It's just like a beach kind of covering thing or whatever. This one's Walmart. They did restock them. I got this like over a year ago, but they did restock similar ones in different colors. So if I can save, I might get some more because I think they're cute just to wear on. And then I have this one hiding in here. It's a leather jacket. I did thrift this, and I think I'm definitely haunted over it, but it's hard to like give it up and stuff. So it's a vintage moto jacket. Might eventually part with it. I don't know, but it's expensive, so. So you'd have to throw it down. Also, I put a custom hood on it. So I took apart another jacket from the thrift, put a hood on it, and then I made leg warmers with the arms. And then the vest part of it that was left, I gave to a friend that I'm currently not speaking to because he's kind of crazy. And I think he's dating some chick who hates me. And he was like practically threatening my life. And so I just blocked his number. I have had to block several people's numbers over the years because of like crazy obsession. And I'm not sure why. I mean, I guess if you're like some kind of alt girly, maybe you go through the same thing. People just get obsessed for some reason. But these are like the few things that I have. Like I said, some of them were Poshmark or like, yeah, or like eBay or something. So most of the stuff here on the bottom, I'm trying to just wear out and get rid of. So I actually don't have a lot of clothes besides what's in the case, which I already filmed a video, but like I said, I didn't like the video. So I'm going to refilm it because it's already changed. Like some stuff I already burned. And so I just want to make another go through it with me thing. So that's what kind of sucks. But if you've ever been haunted over your clothes, then you know it's not actually worth having like some big cool collection to show off. unless you really feel like you're in a safe environment or town. Like, the town I live in is, even though it's being currently gentrified, it's still pretty, like, ghetto, and it's, like, I noticed it, like, it's hard for, like, some of the people around to, like, catch up and stuff, so, yeah, I just, like, definitely in the cleaning mode, a lot of stuff is going to be replaced with new items. So, like I said, this is new, worth keeping, like all this, like, most of this up here is, like, brand new, or stuff that's, like, being worn out, or stuff worth keeping and stuff. So yeah, like I said, if I do get something online, it's typically because I threw down a lot of money, and it's like I'm not, like, hella hoarding things, like, well, at least I don't think so, or, like, just, like, a few, like, weird things hanging, or, like I said, it was a dress, I cut it into a top and a scarf, just have a few scarves and stuff hanging, some tights, and, like, I made this into a scarf. It was, like, a dress, and then I made it, like, a top and a scarf, so, yeah, if, like, I'm not really one to follow, like, I'm not gonna, like, I'm not gonna sell, like, my wardrobe to you. I used to do that when I thrifted a lot, and when I thought it was, like, okay, but I realized it's just not, with the way things are, like, at the end of the day, I kind of just feel bad that a lot of homeless people have to leave some of their stuff at the thrift store and then just hope that it's still there later. And it sucks not being able to, like, help people stay in and stuff. Like, if I had $1 million or something, I'd throw down for, like, a homeless shelter to help people out. But one thing I notice, it's hard because of the drug use. There's too much drug use still going on in the world. So this is kind of, like, where I stay. It's really, like I said, it's the drug use that's the most problematic, and I think why some, like, people that are homeless end up staying in situations, or, like, end up, like, just couch surfing stuff. It's like, sorry, you can't even couch surf here. Like, I don't have a couch. One, because of bug problems. Two, because of having been raided. I don't want people coming here and, like, screwing on my couch or something. I'm just grateful people have had enough respect not to, like, really touch or, like, go through too much stuff. But like I said, as punishment, I've had to burn pretty much everything. Even stuff I bought brand new, I've burned. Or, like I said, I don't throw my socks out or anything once I wear them and they get too gross, which actually takes a few days because I'm so clean. I just burn them, and so I have kind of a mess right now. But, you know, as I'm still burning, my plants are growing even though I'm burning. And yeah, I did kind of change the jewelry and stuff hanging because my neighbor was trying to raid me over the wire that I used to wire wrap. And so I'm calling out Mr. Jenkins, my painting mentor. Like, he didn't teach me how to acrylic paint, but he taught me how to oil paint. So, like, this is an oil painting, but, like, he didn't tell me, like, how to do this. Like, I did this after a few years of just him kind of telling me what to do, which he just watched Bob Ross and shit. It's not like he's, like, super versed on painting. Like, supposedly someone else told him how to, like, paint or whatever. Someone named, like, Roberta or something. No idea if that's even true. But this one's, like, acrylic painting. So it's soft. It's not, like, dimensional. At least as the oil painting, which I actually try not to cake on the paint. So this one's, like, a relatively smooth piece. But these are originals. And like I said, I'm trying to get saved for prints made, but it's hard when you have to burn all your clothes. Like, I'm not trying to get defiled and shit. And, like, it just sucks being in San Diego where people will just try to harass and molest you and try to throw you on the streets, and they're realizing they don't have any right to do that. It's like, I'm sorry, you're the one that's a drug addict. It's like, I'm sorry, you're the one that's a molester and a predator. I'm sorry, you're the one this and you're the one that. And like, my record has been clean for years. And I still have all my identifications, so I think, like I said, people are doing too much math, not enough math. Again, this is just an update of what I have hanging. So, like I said, anything that was like thrifted or something, because I used to fall for that thrifted jewelry crap. I don't do that anymore. So, pretty much everything now is brand new. The chainmail collection, which like I said, I'd like to save to make everything in stainless steel, because these will eventually rust, but they look really good for display. The bracelet I had hanging here, I sold to someone at AM/PM. They bought me lunch and a drink, which was just the guava monster. So yeah, I only have a few things hanging now. Like I said, some of those earrings I had made into keychains and stuff, but this is what I got going as of right now. And this is what I have hanging on this thing. Kind of a messy display, but I need to get more tacks to tack things on. Just because it makes things like way easier to organize as far as jewelry and stuff. So like, that's still hanging here in order. Yeah, and then I'll eventually do the crochet hoop tutorial thingy with this. I realized I was being haunted for this thing that I found that I was using as an embroidery hoop, so I took apart this hat thing, and so I'm going to put it on there, and this is what I use for my spinny thingies. And so a few years ago, I was at like the beach and stuff. I was actually trying to sell a few prototypes, and I did give or sell a few away, but they're just like little like fidget spinner things. Well, they're not little, they're kind of big. But I'm gonna make 2 more and stuff, and then I'll just show that off. But yeah, so you may have seen me before. And you may be like, why does she look and maybe sound kind of familiar? I don't know. But there's that, and like I said, I made the mistake of giving away certain things to certain people and realized they're just kind of fucked up. So yeah, we're all doomed anyway. We're all doomed anyways. And they still have this one. This was a shirt that I got brand new at Hot Topic. They still have them on the Hot Topic website with the same design. So if you don't have that yet and you enjoy this design, go get on that and stuff. Like I said, I think I mentioned that one was eBay. That one was Walmart. And then this one was a vendor in Oceanside. And then this one was Walmart child section. Like, Walmart also has a thing for AC/DCs. It's not just me. It's also Walmart. I'm like, I got this vinyl at Walmart, the MCR one. I'm just like, maybe they'll get sick with it and make some shirts or something. Who knows, right? Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you guys enjoy the outfit of the day video shorts, let me know, and I will keep on doing them. I'm gonna keep on doing them anyways. I just might not do them like as often. Especially, like I said, I'm still rebuilding my wardrobe from having done that. And I did actually donate like a whole bag full of stuff to the thrift store, And I was just, like I said, I was pissed people were still haunting me over things. And I was like, at least I was giving. Like, now I'm just burning everything. Like, F you guys. Yeah, and that was a Ghostman shirt I had got on Depop. But it was ironic because I actually went to, what show was it? At the Ironic. So it was at a church. And they had, like, red lights on the church. And it was really cool. So it was cool finding a band shirt on Depop from a show that I, like, actually attended. So I'm like, I have rights to that. I have rights for that. Like I said, same with this one. And for all I know, it's the exact same flag that I had bought at the show and then had to sell and then rebought. So there's that. I will explain my rights, like, day and night. And so this is another one I want to try to get prints of, my weird, creepy mushroom one. So I just, like, I've definitely experimented with different, like, art styles and just, like, different, not art styles, like, different methods of doing art. Like, this one's an oil painting. This one's acrylic. This one's acrylic that I resined. This is oil. And I think that one's acrylic, but I think I had done it in Sharpie and then painted it. Linographs. These are from... So this I designed and then carved. And then did, like, a printing. So there we go. I guess it's just, like, a little update and stuff. This was supposed to just be me showing, like, my belt collection, but I guess it's just, like, belt and, like jacket collection. I don't know. And then I'm just like, it's just an update. I guess it's just an update and stuff. So, what do I label this? And it's gone on longer than expected. So, like, tell me if the title makes any sense for the video. It was, like, weird vloggy vlog. But thank you again. Have an awesome day or night. Stay livid.